Okay, looks like we are live and ready to keep going. So, hey everybody, here we are back again. Some more Vampyr goodness. So let's why? There we go. So yeah, welcome back everybody to Vampyr. Or Vampyr, actually, I don't really know. But yeah, so yesterday, or rather today, we had a pretty long stream where we got a good start, I think. We talked to most of everybody in the hospital district. We did a few side quests, at least the ones that I can, while in this low level. And I also learned that it's not a good idea to start a fight with enemies 10 levels above you. Just a sec, just... There we go, that's better. So yeah. So we were here... Oh wait, hold on, actually. I wanted to check, I forgot again. I forgot also last time. Okay, I do have the Hunter's Heirlooms. Odd, I wonder how I can activate them. Oh well, we'll figure it out. There we go. Okay, so where are we now? What do we have on our plate for today? Well, we need to get that is way too difficult, and for this we need to decide. We can do this right now actually. We need to decide if we want to talk to Strickland or if we want to talk to Thorough or Aykroyd. Now the thing is, this is kind of a problem. Like I wish I could kind of investigate a bit more before deciding, or I wish rather I could like load and see, especially in these type of scenarios, because wait, hold on, there we go. Chat is back for me now. So Aykroyd, as much as he's kind of a dick, he has some solid points. He doesn't really seem like the jealous type, but really like more of a arrogant asshole type, but the one who can, who can actually cash the checks his mouth makes, if that's the expression. I'm not sure. And we said we'd help Strickland. Like, if we hadn't said we'd help Strickland, I would have immediately went to Aykroyd, but because we said we'd help him. During physician was fascinated by the science of medical advance. He is presently conducting some experiments on his own, but he's waiting some products he recently ordered. He suspects the present shortage may have incited a supplier to sell the batch to a more eminent doctor than him. That's why he asked me to go there. Well, this is kind of lacking as well, the recap, since some stuff happened since then. Told him what happened, and then we agreed to help him and make it more stable and safe as well. Which is why, as much as like I actually kind of appreciate Dr. Aykroyd, and Strickland is kind of a weird dude, but still I think I'm going to help him. Since there's no, sodium hypochlorite, potassium pomegranate, and ferrous tartate. So no, what was he wanted earlier? I don't remember, codeine or something. Going to use, or opium, which was kind of a bad idea. So I got that over here. Oh, we need to find more Braille. We finished that one. And that's it. So yeah, I think we can probably just finish this and then we'll get back on track with our main quest. Which direction? Oh, also, I was thinking about it, and I think I want to upgrade... Right, treatment serum. I think I want to upgrade my used scythe. Oh no, I said I'd actually rather wait, since between 1 and 2 there isn't much of a difference. I don't have 6 common handle parts yet, so when I'll get those I'll just do both upgrades immediately, I think. Since that would be an actual improvement and not just like 7 more damage. So I'm gonna wait a bit more, and I'll just have to deal with that. And Really wish I could move the camera and run at the same time. It's a bit annoying. Wait, did I see something? Oh, I thought I saw something shiny that I could take.
You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick, but he's kind of like, you know, kind of like House, in that he's a dick, but he seems like to actually be competent.
But in the
But where... There's Aykroyd, but where's the... Oh, there we go, Strickland. Yo, Strick.
Good
Stricky
evening,
boy.
Dr. Strickland. And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Anything else I can talk to about before we start? No? Okay. I think I'll try that, since it seems, at least, like his heart is in the right place. He was just a bit inexperienced, and that's where we come in.
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive, or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project.
Oh, I didn't know we did
Research
that.
has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you,
Honestly, I'm
Dr.
a bit
Reed.
surprised too.
Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
Well, I didn't know. They could have told me that it's a placebo, though. I might have changed my choice
Goodbye,
in that
Dr.
case,
Strickland.
since I thought we actually improved on his... Oh, we did get a key, though, at the very least. Oh, it's one floor up. Oh, finally, I can open that room, I think. And we'll see what else is up there. So, I don't know, I thought we'd actually help him and not just, you know, erase all of his work and then give sick people a placebo. Like, it's all nice and good, especially when you don't have any other choice. Like, if they're missing drugs, I tell them, like, just use placebos, but right now, during wartime, I'd a bit skeptical about that.
It's locked, all right.
That's his cabinet, we'll get there. Oh. M. Goswick's medical file. Mortimer Goswick. The patient shows many signs of extreme fatigue and major sores in the throat, mouth, and tongue, but no sign of flu. Refuses to speak, claims it is too painful, needs rest and healing of throat mucous membrane before any decision can be made concerning his release. Okay. Really? That's a hint? We kind of already knew that, didn't we?
It's
come
locked.
on.
It's locked, all right.
Like, why can't we just break the windows, though? What's this? Oh, there's Dr. Swansea. Wait, why did... Where was it? Where can I find letters? In my inventory, maybe? What's that? Bracelet. Oh, there we go. Pembroke Hospital, 14th October. Dear Dr. Swansea, despite the actual urgency of the sanitary situation, I must inform you of a recent case of professional misconduct inside the Pembroke. Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan has been found guilty of undeniable unprofessional conduct and thus guilty of endangering a patient. I kind of doubt that. Under no circumstances should a nurse diagnose and establish a prescription without at least informing the referent doctor about her conclusion. Hello, Palma. How you doing, dude? You know me, Edgar. I'm not against personal initiative when it is for the interest of all, especially during a crisis like the one we're facing, but we can't allow a nurse to perform a diagnosis and decide on a procedure to apply to a patient. The fact that said patient survived is no attenuating circumstance. It just means we dodged a bullet this time. I demand the strictest authority on this matter. Doing great as always. That's great, dude. Happy to hear that. Got a chance to rest a bit during the weekend, I hope. Anything else around here? No. And that's locked, and I think I saw... Was there another letter around here? Guess not. This, well, you might have not heard of it because it was just released yesterday. This is Vampyr, and it's made by the same guys who did Life is Strange. Actually, that's very interesting that you said that, Palma, because I was thinking a lot about what this game is really, because it's not, they marketed it as an RPG, but it's not really an RPG. I think it's more like a virtual novel or a visual novel with more gameplay, basically, because it's based heavily on dialogue and the story and the characters and getting to know everybody. Yeah, exactly. So you can definitely feel the effects. This isn't like, it's not really an RPG. It's something in between. So it's like, so it's interesting that you kind of caught on to that.
At least Strickland can't kill anyone.
Like there is combat and crafting, but it's pretty simplistic, all things considered. Well, I succeeded. I guess that's good. I got access to his room too. Let me see what I can do with the new hints. Like they put a lot of effort into the story and the characters here. More than any other aspect of the game, I feel, right now. But I'm still very much at the beginning. I want to talk to Strickland. Well, him, because I learned something about him. I think I already have all of the info about him, though.
Good evening, Mr. Gosling.
Oh, hey, Sensei.
How are you?
I'm okay.
I'm doing okay, man. Still kind of tired from yesterday. I didn't sleep much, but it's for the better, because that way I'll be able to sleep tonight. How's your day going, man? Oh, I still got missing hints, but oh, there we go.
Your medical report says you're not affected by the Spanish flu. What do you think of that, Mortimer?
Does it make me happy? Not in the slightest. If it was up to me, I would have left this place long ago. I know I don't belong here.
And why do you think you don't belong here?
I know the staff have more important things to do than look after me. There's plenty of patients here who need their attention.
And that's it for now.
I have to go now, sir.
Good evening, sir.
And who else? I think it was... Gwyneth, right? The transgender Harry Potter. Where is she? Probably outside somewhere. That's my waifu. It's Pippa and Milton right there together. Clay Cox. There she is.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
There we go. I wouldn't call it unprofessional, but, well, sorta.
According to the
I mean, it was
report
technically
I read,
unprofessional, but
Your
she's...
unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
Yes,
That's not
I am a
true.
vampire.
I know when my patient's life is at risk.
The game begins
and I'm
when
more
you wake up.
competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I know
I
Right
don't
Next
see
commented
what
on it
gender
too
has
yesterday.
to do with your abilities, Nurse.
It does seem like she
Yes,
looks into the
nurse,
camera.
Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I could make a decision that could save a life, but oh no, that's unbecoming conduct.
Honestly, I haven't... Well, it's bending the rules, but it honestly seems like she knows what she's doing. Even like the doctor that's in charge of this hospital, like the director said that she knows her shit very well. So she keeps staring like it's a fucking episode of The Office.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK.
I mean, I
Medical
guess it's
Register.
unprofessional, but
Change is
desperate
slow,
times and
but
all
it
that.
will come. and you will always have my support.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth. That's all I'm saying.
Goodbye, nurse.
Cool.
Call me if you need assistance.
How much XP? Barely anything. Okay, I think we're ready. Yeah, suffragism. Okay, so I completed most things around here. I think it's time we actually do the main quest. So yeah, Palma, we are a vampire. The game begins when you wake up from the dead. First thing you do is sort of accidentally, in your thirst for blood, having just been awakened from the dead, you kill her basically and drain her blood. And after that, you kind of like focus back and realize what you did, and you run away from vampire hunters, and you swear revenge on whoever killed you and turned you into a vampire. And in that way, killed your sister, I suppose. Okay, help the Pembroke Hospital to oh right. They're out of medicine or something like that. So let's go. Or was it to the morgue? I think to the old morgue to look for more ingredients there, which is great because I am looking for stuff for my medicine as well. Oh, look at that. Grease and screw. So many jokes about greasing your screw. There we go, there it is. And it looks like the area is empty as well. Oh, is this blocked? I'm guessing I can't. Okay. No one around at the moment. And this, yeah, these are the gardens. I was already here. Okay, let's step inside, I suppose. I imagine this place isn't abandoned. Yeah, especially if we're changing maps. Oh, Palma, say, did your girlfriend, or maybe you two, end up watching that detective show, the crime show that I was working on, Absentia, with Stana Kurik, something like that, that you said your girlfriend was following? Yeah, Absentia. Do you ever get a chance to see that? And I'd be interested to hear what you think. Oh, there's also something below me. Interesting. Glass vial. Okay, cool. I was just wondering. Okay. Well, it does seem, well, there's blood downstairs at the very least, but... Oh, what's that? Glass file. It does seem abandoned for now, but I imagine there's no way that's actually true. What? I can't see. Oh, there we go. That was kind of helpful. That's a door outside. Yeah, I'm not gonna go outside right now. All right. I'm seeing a lot of blood, but like not anything alive or moving, even though I can definitely hear it. I hope there's not like stuff that can evade my blood sense, or vamp sense, however you want to call it. Oh, money. Oh, five shillings.
It's
It's locked, all right.
Of course. I can't go down yet. I imagine that's where the boss of this dungeon, or however you want to call it, is. There we go. Rogue Skull levels. Ah, no problem. Easy. Especially if I can sneak up behind him. Right, he's the only one. Yeah. Oh, you asshole. God, I hate when they do that and try to block. It just doesn't register at all. Oh, come at me, asshole. There we go. Give me that blood. Let's drain and Bly.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain.
What's that, being a
This
vampire?
sickness moves faster than influenza.
Gives the right to take everything that's not... Yeah, exactly. Or being the protag, you could just go around. Yeah, I'm the protagonist. Give me this, this, and that. Oh, more money. Cigarette case. Interesting. Quinine and glass vial. Oh, that's one of the things I needed.
It's locked.
Of course it is. I don't think there's anybody else around here. On this floor, at least. Oh, what's that? Bottle of alcohol, sweet. What's this? Oh, a key.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Good. So I got that. Oh, what? Where'd you pop from? He's kind of in a frenzy. Where did he pop? Did he just like... Did he just show up? What's he resistant to? No. What? Oh my god, that is... Why do they always have the upper hand? When we both attack at the same time. How, Palma? Because you find keys in drawers? Just die. Protag is constantly monologuing about what he does or see. Oh, that's true. That's actually a good observation. Oh, another quinine. Nice. And what's in here? Oh, 6 bullets. Don't really use guns, but it's good. Still good to have it. Oh, and 2 shotgun shells. And this doesn't...
It's locked, all right.
He doesn't help me with that one. Is there any here? Wait, oh, I missed this.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Can I go to the roof? Oh, another body. Watery rich blood sample. Sounds pretty good. Okay, let's get down to the basement. Just hold on just a second. Oh! Ah, god damn it! Shit. That's a power of one of the more powerful vampires. Not really. I'm not really sure about how the whole inventory and crafting system works in this. But yeah, that wasn't good. That little shade we saw for just a second there. That means that there's a more powerful vampire either on this floor or definitely in the basement. Basement, probably. Okay, we got 3 rogue skulls. Not very high level. First one is over there, it seems. I'm definitely expecting some sort of boss or mini boss or.
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not out of blood.
There we go. Didn't even need to drain him. And I saw... Yeah, those two. Okay. I think this area is pretty safe. 2 bullets. Okay. Okay, which direct... Oh, guess it's not much of a choice. Okay, there's another one that's distracted over there. I might be able to surprise him too. Uh-oh. Oh, crap! Where'd you pop from? Shit. God damn it. Stamina management can be such a pain in this. Come on, attack me so I can... Whoops. There we go. I can, but the timing is still... I still haven't gotten a good grip on it. Oh, fuck! What? I healed! I swear to God I healed. I swear to God I healed. I really did. Okay, how far back am I? Not that far back. Hey, stop the... There we go. I lost my blood though, so I'm trying to get as much as I can off of him. Oh, I hate this so much. Looks like it's unlockable, honestly. Oh my God. Okay, stamina. Okay, that did not go as well as I had hoped, but there we go. That's better. Maybe even a bit more. Restarting blood sample. Yeah, that's better. Oh, I kept my items though. It is. It really is, since I still haven't really gotten a hold on it. The controls are a bit weird sometimes, and it's kind of... It's not the best combat system I've seen. I definitely can't say that. And it's really weird. It's basically just like dodge. Oh my. Come on. Oh my. Oh my, why can't I block that? Oh my fucking... I guess I need to learn to identify like which attacks are blockable and which aren't. Also, I think I'm getting kind of tired from the scythe. I think I want to switch. Oh my God. That was annoying. That Jet Li game, really? How was it, like, what was it like? Or how was it built? Anyway, I think I'm gonna give another try to sword and, well, not pistol. I want to see if it does any better, not the scythe, but my used stake. Right, the Dragonbane is still way better than anything else I currently have. Oh yeah, I think it's one of my pre-order awards. So yeah. So I'm gonna try with these because I thought it would be much easier to like parry attacks and stun people like that, but turns out to not really be that way. 3 shillings. Movement was left thumbstick, attacks. Oh wow, yeah, that sounds terrible. I'm assuming the camera was like automatic, and you couldn't really control it. Okay, what's down here? Okay, this color's over there. That was creepy. Nothing. What's this? Ooh, used Liston knife? Blood absorb. You acquired a new offhand weapon to directly absorb blood. Oh, that might actually even better than the stake. If I can directly... Let's give it a try. Let's see. 10 attack speed, 30 stamina. 15 stamina. 5 blood absorption. I don't know if that's... how much that is, though. I guess I can give it a try. I mean, that does kind of cut out the middleman, since I stunned them mostly in order to drink their blood.
It's locked.
Of course it is. Death report. Samuel Connor. Race Caucasoid. I never heard of that one. Age 39. Home address. Occupation fisherman. Type of death natural. Probable cause. Fast progressing pneumonia by virus-induced pulmonary consolidation. Spanish influenza. Fucking Palma. And examination attendees. Dr. Cochran Tippett. Nurse Gwyneth. And Dr. Cochran. Okay.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report.
Huh.
I'd better look into this.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I should.
It's locked, all right.
So, but then again, it's probably like if I stun them, I can probably get a lot more blood, especially by upgrading it, which I did. So you know what? Yeah, just 5 blood. I think I'll just. Does it ever say anywhere how much blood I get by just 40% plus? But yeah, it doesn't really give me a number. I guess I could check this if I really want, but I think that's a bit overkill. That's 5 blood. Whatever, let's give this a shot. If I find it's too much, I'll just change it. Okay, so now there's a skull there. Let's try this first. Oh, and that also leads over there. Okay. I need to figure out where his back is turned to. Hey, Lieutenant. Good to see you, dude. Wow. Twice in 2 days. Thanks for coming back, man. And to Twitch, too. Which direction is he looking? God damn it. Oh, right at me. Okay. I think he noticed me. If I can... Oh, there we go. Wait, okay, I gotta get used to this again. It's actually not too bad. Like the amount of blood it gets. But I'll try again with steak. It's more stamina, but we'll see how easy it is to stun them like that. Okay, anything I might have missed? Yeah, it was here. Okay. That's the other door. I can still hear monsters though. Nope, off. That's why they don't really have, or maybe they did have to do that. To help pre-render areas on the map? I don't know. Oh, what's... Okay, here we're gonna see the big bad, I'm assuming. Oh, come on, look at this. Does anything scream boss room or boss or fight room more than this? I knew it. John Doe. Shit! Damn it! Whoops. God damn it. Okay, that's barely anything. I think, can I switch real quick? Can I switch weapons mid-combat? I think I can. Well, that's kind of redundant then. Yeah, exactly, it's an arena. Let's get back to the Liston knife. I think it was actually pretty neat. And a good alternative to the sword. Sword attacks, I mean. Actually, never got a chance to look at his weaknesses, and I guess I never will. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is definitely
Skulls can be so ferocious.
more convenient.
I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
I think we can drink vampire blood. I mean, they're not human anymore. Yeah, skulls. They're called skulls. What's the deal with them? As far as we know right now, they're just like enraged vampires or frenzied vampires. Basically ones who, if you played or if you're familiar with Vampire the Masquerade, I think there's a system like that there, where you can go into like a blood frenzy and just lose all control of yourself. I think that's kind of what they are. Of course I do. Spaghetti boy. What's the best fucking animal? Okay, so we got this. I'm gonna have a look around first, because there's a good chance that might trigger a cutscene or something. Watery rich blood sample. Enigmatic formula. Oh, sweet. Those are really useful. Oh. Huh, and there's a crafting bench here. That's kind of odd. Sure, why not? The Burbanana? Burbnana? That is pretty much perfect. What are its legs made of? I can't tell from here. But yeah, that's pretty much the perfect animal. Gotta agree. Oh, blueprints. I found another serum. What is it? Regenerate 60 blood points instantly. Not bad. I can make it too if I wanna. Anything else around here I might wanna... Good resale value, average. I think anything that's less than good I can safely recycle. And this... I got plenty of aluminum powder and shards, so I'll just sell it, I think. I'm still waiting on upgrading weapons until I can know for sure what... Actually, maybe upgrading this Liston knife. Let's see, and I bet I can also. 8 blood, 10, 12, 15. 15 would be pretty good, especially if I can use these type of things. Five to it. That's a pretty good upgrade actually. Increase stamina consumption, absorb blood points when the weapon hits. What do you mean? I already absorb when the weapon hits, don't I? Whatever. Anyway, yeah, let's upgrade this for now. Yeah, I think we can. And we'll see about the Dragon Blade. It's pretty cool though. What's the difference? 75 to 90. That's kind of a difference actually. Don't have enough parts though. I think I'll upgrade this first. Sweet. I just hope, well I'm about to find out, but I just hope that this doesn't block the rest of the levels, the leveling. If I use one of these, I really hope it doesn't, but let's see. Yeah, I got plenty of powders. Okay, cool. So yeah, that became much better now. Yeah, that's a pretty decent upgrade, gotta admit. Also need to upgrade my healing, I think. I feel that might be the next thing. Especially when I'm starting to figure out my playstyle. Okay, and finally...
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Is there any exit from here? No, we gotta go out, and we'll probably meet some more friends along the way. How's the two-hander? I liked it in concept, but it's just like I find parrying to be a bit too difficult to actually use it all the time. So I'm trying some different stuff right now. I got myself a dragon blade and some sort of not a pipette, but like some sort of surgical knife that just lets me get blood directly when I attack with it. So I think it's just kind of, you know, bypassing the middle, cutting out the middleman, since I only stun them in order to drink blood from them. I knew it. God damn it. Come on, come at me, bro. God damn it. I need to... There we go. I think I'm slowly starting to figure out my style here. So yeah, the scythe was pretty cool. It does decent damage, but it's really slow. And parrying is harder than I thought it would be. Oh yeah, there we go, another one. Where do they just pop out from? I think it's only one though. Oh, two. There we go, perfect. Oh, the other one will notice. Whatever. There we go. I actually blocked his blood drain over there. Okay, yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, upgrading my healing could be pretty sweet. Oh, I got everything here. Oh, hey, Chua. It's been a while since I saw you. Good to see you, dude. And yeah, I think I'm done here. Or not. Where's that other door I found? Over here, right? Yeah. So he does move a bit like the Max Payne. I think it's because this game was made with Unreal Engine, and I'm not sure if that's the same as Mad Max, but it definitely... like, it feels like it was used with the Unreal Engine. Wait, I exited out of there. What's this place? The hospital? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, I also found out... what was it? So I had another investigation that just opened. There's her, and there's these two guys. Find out the cause of death. How do I do that? Talk to them, I guess. And I think Harry Potter likes me a bit more, so I'm gonna try and talk to her. Oh wait, it says I need to go down? Ah, damn, was I supposed to stay there? And figure it out somehow? I guess so. Or maybe it's outside. Shit, I hope they didn't all respawn, though they probably did. Oh, maybe they didn't. Yeah, seems pretty safe. Cool. I'm down with that. Craft the screener, was it something you had to craft down there, or the cause of death since it's the morgue? I guess since it's the morgue, I gotta figure out, because he said that like the... oh yeah, I just had to examine him. That the cause of death in the report doesn't match the wounds. Oh nice, we're playing a medical sim now.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Interesting. Okay, so maybe he doesn't... he's not as good as I thought he was originally.
Tippett has made an
Yeah, I get it. Okay, that's it. Let's go. Yeah, I think I'll talk to Gwyneth first, though. Okay, where are they? The nurse is usually out here, I think. Yep, there she is.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
I want her to look directly at the camera.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
Damn, she's good. Like her a bit more now. That's in it.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you...
Okay, and Tippett is usually over there. Or no, oh, that's not the guy I was thinking about. So Tippett's, I can't remember even talking to him, honestly. There we go.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr.
Damn, he
Reed,
looks more
any
like a
good
vampire than
news
I
to
do.
share?
Did we ever talk? I don't even... Okay, what's this about Nurse Brannigan?
Nurse Brannigan has been recently accused of neglecting her professional duties. Tell me what you really think about it.
This kind of protest is nothing but elitist bullshit. I trust Nurse Brannigan with my life. She has what it takes to be a great
She covered
doctor.
up for you.
Do you really think she could be the next Elizabeth Blackwell?
Believe me, Dr. Reed, a time will come when skill and skill alone will determine who can be a physician and who cannot.
Maybe someday.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
At least he admits it.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Honestly, that's fair. I mean, he's only human. I'll cover for you. I mean, yeah, I guess I could, if he is as talented as, well, if Nurse Brannigan stands up for him. Exactly, to err is human. How's it going? To forgive is divine or something? But yeah, I mean, you know, you can't, like, get thrown from the hospital, especially not at a time of crisis like this, just because you killed one person.
I will cover.
I mean, they need
Dr.
everybody
Tippett,
they can.
by keeping what happened to
And he
Mr.
was honest
Connor
about
to
it.
myself.
When I confronted
I
him
don't
about
know
it.
what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise. As soon as the epidemic is eradicated, I will resign.
Okay, oh, and I got some money too. He bribed me. Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that. Keep paying me, Doc.
What will you do after your resignation? Do you have a plan?
I always fancied visiting Cyprus. Such a beautiful island. I could buy a house there, by the sea. Read poetry, and wait for death.
Honestly, if you survive, yeah, then that's a pretty good plan. And that's it, right? Yeah.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Oh, and I got all this stuff too. So why is this... Oh no, there's one missing. That's why his blood quality isn't at 2 grand. Yeah, this entire game is very grim. That's like its style. Don't forget they're kind of in a really shit. Like they've been in a terrible war for 4 years, where like their houses have been bombed. He's the guy who sees death every day, a lot. I wonder what it takes to reach sanitized, and how do you do it exactly? Interesting. Okay, that was it, right? There isn't... Yeah, finish the quest, and this one I can't do right now. Okay, let's keep going with the main quest. Or if I gotta go up anyway, let me level up. I got a bunch of XP. And maybe play with some crafting as well. I hope I don't end up being like the bad kind of a jack of all trades. Because really the route I'm supposed, or I can take, doesn't really seem, isn't really clear to me.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
I still don't know how to get the damn plant some water. There's a sink right here. I got plenty of empty glass bottles in my inventory. Whatever. So yeah, let's check this first. Oh, I had to do this anyway. So no, let's start with this first. Hey Steffi, thank you so much for dropping by. A watering can, you think? That's what I need? How's your day going? Or night, rather, it should be right now. It could be a metaphor. Okay, let's see. What do I want to upgrade? Passives are always nice. Since I'm going away a bit from bite. I know it is good. But let me try and... Well, I wanted to upgrade my healing. And I guess that is kind of an important skill. You're going to sleep? Okay. Oh, thanks for that. I really do appreciate it. Hope you have a great night, Steffi. How far am I from ultimates? Level 10. Oh, 3 levels. It's not too bad. Anyway, let's see what we got here. 200 healing, 250... Which one is better here? And the instant health for a greater regeneration, but it's slower. I'll think about when the time comes. Right now I can... Oh, damn! 1300! Well, in that case, screw that. I go on with more of body and stamina upgrades. I guess, if I can. So let's see, that's 600, and well, that's also not enough for both of them. Oh, but this is only level 2, so let's level this up to... Oh, it's also 600, god damn it. Go health? Okay. What do you mean, Palma? So yeah, healthy boy. I agree, health, like, stamina is nice, but I can't use that stamina if I'm dead, so... Huh? Oh, it's locked. Oh, my bad. Couldn't even do it. 1 level more. Okay, so I guess it is stamina time, after all. There we go. We're leveled up. Hopefully next time we'll be able to become a healthy boy. And this, well, I'm just gonna have to deal with, not a lot of healing. Oh, my bad. And 580. Anything else I might want? Increase your blood capacity. That's nice, but I don't really use that much blood right now. I'm using weapons more since the whole blood thing is kind of awkward, I feel, at the moment. I do really want a blood spear, though. How much does it cost? 1,000! God damn, did I choose the wrong thing? I mean, claws are nice, but... Okay, yeah, so then I guess that's, let's see, bite, science. I'm gonna try to not use bite that much. 300 each of these. What's this? Or it's an ultimate? Oh no, that's a different thing. How much is it then? 500. It's nice, actually. How much does it spend? Oh, it spends stamina. I'm tempted to try and use that, because it could be useful. I do feel kind of slow when running around. Oh, happy birthday, Palma. I had no idea. Hope it's a good one, dude. Hope you really enjoy it. Well, enjoyed and still enjoying. So tempting. I think I'll give it a try. Or not, screw it. Let's just do this for now and we'll see about the rest. The following night. The choices here are so tough, especially when I don't kill any of the civilians and I barely have any blood points to spare. Oh, finally we're doing this. Okay, yeah, I was waiting for this. Oh, damn, I got a shit ton of stuff now. That's great. There's a bunch of sick people around here. So yeah, fatigue. Oh, and I got XP for that too. That's cool. That's it, right? Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane in the patient's room. Okay. Other than that, though, I might as well just craft a bit more if I can. Let's see. Got 2 fatiguers. And that's it? The rest are fine? Oh, there's... yeah, this guy is also suffering from fatigue. And he's suffering from a cold. I think I'll do one more fatigue and we'll see, and later I might have to just make another one for the other guy, because I'm not sure what the nurse wants it for. I'm guessing this is still the part that the game kind of guides me through what I can do. Okay, so I got 2 of those. I guess I might be able to cure the suicidal boy's fatigue. Senses? Look for citizens. Okay. Yeah, already. Okay, I guess that they thought that I'm just gonna dive right into the main quest, and I did the exact opposite. Who do I want? Dorothy Crane. She's around here somewhere, I think. That's Pippa. Sean. There we go. Oh yeah, she's probably gonna give it to him.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
To be fair, it did take me like
Yes,
3 to
nurse.
4
You've
days.
worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Disease decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient. Yeah, okay. Kind of know how to do that. The patient. I
Good
already
evening,
know this guy
Mr.
so
Goswick.
well.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Press right button. Yeah, and I can tell. Will reward you with... oh, that's also worth XP. Good. The health status of the district will also improve. They did say in the beginning that like the way I play the game affects the difficulty, so I'm assuming like more chaos, better powers, but also higher difficulty. And low chaos, easier difficulty, but less powers. Which is why I'm working so hard on my weapons. So
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Yeah, exactly, Lieutenant. That's actually what they told him. What the director of the hospital told him. Like, come over here. I'll give you your own office. Nobody will bother you. You can do whatever you need, hunting for your vampire lord. I'll give you just the night shifts. So no one will be suspectful of anything. And yeah, it really does work for the best. Anything new I can talk to him about? I doubt it.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Okay. I think it was like 200 XP. Blood Temptation. Remember, Citizen's Blood will provide you a massive XP boost. Look for citizens of your mesmerized level or below and choose wisely. Yeah. I'm not strictly against killing and drinking blood. I just haven't really met a guy who I really wanted to kill so far. And if I remember right, the other guy suffering from fatigue is Clay Penis around here. No, that's Newton Blight. There he is. Oh, hello. Damn, it would be perfect to take him down right now.
Hey, Doc.
Is he still pissing? What? Okay, I thought the sound still kept going while I was talking to him. Nothing new. Yeah, suffering from fatigue.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't.
But anyway, like all this I'm
Don't
doing
play
is
the
better
innocent
anyway, in a
with me.
sense.
I'm sure you have
Treating
good
people well and
reasons
then
to act
killing
this
them just
way.
gives me more XP.
And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Sure, dude. That's it, right? Didn't open anything. Goodbye.
I'll leave you for now.
Cool, you're healthy, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, he really is kind of a dick. So, just out of curiosity. Oh, it's still healthy? What? It didn't even... Wait. Oh, it takes time. Okay, that's cool, actually. I don't give them the medicine and they're immediately cured. That's actually neat. Okay, now with all of this new XP... Suppose I can go and maybe upgrade my health. Like I wanted. Huh? Was this? Oh right, he did tell me that even this room also has access to the outside. If I need to get in and out without anybody noticing, so that's cool. I didn't even notice that until now. Where is it? Here. Oh no, that's the... Also wanted to sell and totally forgot about it. Good resale value. What does it give me? Grease, screw spring. Average resale. Like I said, I think only stuff with like good and up and higher resale value I'll sell. Especially if it's shit I got a lot of, like these. So I'll go down to the shop later and sell. I wonder if different shops have different prices, or... I'll check soon. I doubt he'll blackmail me. I kind of saved his life twice already, but as we said, he is a cock. So, yeah, let's be healthy boys. And another level. Wow, I'm leveling up real quick. Can get ultimates pretty soon. Whoops. Yeah, I know, but we'll see. He was also a real dick to me earlier when I healed him. Major district events. Every night, consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. It can also be degraded due to diseases spreading among citizens. Oh, so now everybody's sick? Just when I healed them? Major district events. The more lives you take, then healthier a district becomes. If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide of a district's fate. Give me a... Oh my god, everybody's sick. What's that sign? Merchants. Your actions have impacted the borough's economy. How? President talks to the merchants and the district may have changed. May have? Can you just tell me if they've risen or not? Okay, let's see. Fatigue, 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 fatigue. How does fatigue even, how does a person spread fatigue? I mean, is a disease. Anyway, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I probably can't make enough, but let's see how much I can. And other districts? Unaffected at the moment. Oh no, they also dropped. God damn. Stable. Investigation succeeded. Okay, so again. Or no, where was it? This one. How many did we need? I think like 7? Oh, I might actually have enough. Let me just check again real quick, because I'm bad with numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. There we go, everybody's healthy now. Yeah, medical supplies are pretty rare to come by. And last time I checked, even the merchants didn't have any of what I needed. That might be just because they wanted me to progress with the main story mission to be able to do it. Okay, who's... oh, he's fatigued. He has a right to be too. Poor guy.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
No, I have to give it to them, but I have to like physically go over there and give it to them. Oh, real cause of your injury.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans. And it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
That's kind of true. If I tell him beauty's not anything, he's gonna punch me. I think surgery can help him. It's obviously a big issue.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
What hint? What? Fuck you then.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went
I
with
hate
a
failing
whore
stuff like that.
in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you
We
trying to
did,
avoid going back
yeah.
to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room.
Oof.
The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
That's rough, buddy. I'm gonna lie. Yeah, I understand why you're pretty fatigued. Let me help you with that.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really. I think I caught something in this bloody hospital. I swear I'm dead, yet smiling inside, Dr. Reed.
As long as you remain here, I will make sure you don't have to worry about your health.
Don't think you can do much about it. Damage is done.
Fuck, Palmer, that looks good. That's a weird way of saying thanks,
Goodbye
by the way.
for now, Mr.
Okay, who else is fatigued around here? Oh, perfect. It's good that he's fatigued. We'll get to him in a second.
Good evening, sir.
I'm quite busy right now.
I don't give a shit. Let me make sure I don't have... Oh!
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
See, I can kind of respect this guy, even if he's a dick.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Yeah, same, Lieutenant.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Because I'm a doctor, not a surgeon, dick.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Who else? Oh, this guy.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr.
Oh,
Reed.
actually, you're right.
Any
Yeah,
news
because
about
he
my
invented a
operation?
new blood transfusion technique, so I guess you'd have to be a surgeon to do that. Yeah, I guess you're right, Lieutenant.
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Unfortunately,
Everybody complains.
you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reed. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
And that's it.
Goodbye for now.
Sweet girl.
We got the mom. She also has good reason to be fatigued,
Good
I guess.
evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Yeah, honestly, everybody here is so poor. That's where I got like the today's stream title from. Like I really get this this War of Mine vibe where like everything is fucked, everybody's screwed, no happy endings, or very rarely any happy endings, which is kind of neat, honestly.
I've read your son's medical report, Beatrice. It's not the flu or anything life-threatening. What has you so worried?
He was at death's door when he was brought here. I just want him to be better as soon as possible.
He's not out of the woods yet, you know. He might need to stay here longer than expected.
Take care of him then, Dr. Reed. People here only seem to focus on contagious patients. I worry my poor Mortimer will be neglected.
Wait, what was that? Oh, nothing.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No. I don't feel well, actually.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Yeah, well, that's what you
Goodbye,
got right
Mrs.
now,
Goswick.
so deal with it. Okay, how many more do we have left? Oh, right, we got the guy outside, the Indian dude. What's going on with his eyes? Who? John, our guy? They were sparking. I think that's just the lighting. The lighting is kind of weird in this game sometimes. Or you could, you know, write it up as another vampire side effect. But yeah, the lighting in this game has a tendency to be really weird sometimes. I don't think, yeah, it wasn't here even. Crumpled letter. It's not really stealing if it's a letter, is it? Dear love, I finally found the missing money for the fee asked by the ambulance driver to bring you to the hospital. Don't worry about nothing now except getting better, for I took care of everything. I asked some of our neighbors, and they told me that this Mr. Hooks is something of an honest crook. He may ask for extra money in exchange for a bed, but the bed is then guaranteed. I'm sorry if I refuse to pay first, and I realize now that the important thing is that you get better soon. The Pembroke Hospital is a good place, I heard, despite the bad behavior of this Milton Hooks. I promise you that everything is okay now. I'll see you in your clean bed as soon as possible. With fondest love, Nikolai. Or maybe not. But yeah, I'll talk to Milton soon as well. Oh, what's with this guy? Oh, shillings, okay. I like that I'm preaching to that other guy for stealing from the dead. Well, I do the exact same thing and nobody cares. Still locked, huh?
It's locked.
Probably need to kill him to get the key. Oh, but I got some opium.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Let's heal him first. He might give
Do
me a
you need
discount.
medical attention?
Though I doubt
The
it.
proximity of the dead is not the most healthy company, even if the quiet can be appreciated.
Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana. None of us are immune to this disease.
And that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reed.
This guy too, he's very eloquent.
Please show me what you have to sell.
I like talking with him.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really.
Yeah. Well, there's different stuff right now, that's for sure. And yeah, stuff for medicine as well. Including opium. And it's not too expensive, honestly. It's not very expensive. What about this? What can I sell him, if anything at all? Well, I'm not gonna sell modules and shit. It's more like junk. I wanted to check. Also this, I don't think I can break this apart, so oh, no, I wanted to check. So let's see, 14, 4, and 12. I'll check with the other guy soon, since I gotta talk to him anyway. Unknown? That's new. Oh, it's probably that guy's friend. I know who that is. Looks like he might be dead, though. There, and he's also fatigued.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Before we piss him off, let's heal him and
do you need
check the
any
prices.
medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often. But thanks anyway.
Really, where'd you get
I'd
that
like to
feeling
see
from?
your good.
Wise choice.
Okay, so he sells guns. What does he have? Well, nothing really new, just more parts. They're kind of expensive, but I guess I could buy some if I really wanted. If I really needed an upgrade. 14, 4, 12. Okay, so same prices. At least I know that. Cool. And we'll see about buying some of this stuff from him. There is some stuff I wanted to upgrade, but now I'm changing weapons all the time, so I'm not sure. Oh, but we might as well.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see this city is crumbling down? Today people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow we may be fighting for food.
You know, I can't say I
Goodbye,
really
Matt.
like this. Well, I like that this guy is unapologetic. And when we confront him, he's not like, oh, no, I'm so sorry, how did I do it? He's like, yeah, I did it. What's it to you? That's pretty cool. Yeah, same. But still, like, I like that he's not like cliché. In general, the characters here are very well written. Oh, and there we go, my last one. Little Miss Potter.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Anything special?
Do you require medical assistance, Nurse?
I will be fine. As soon as I can get some sleep.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reed. Thank you.
Cool.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Okay, so we finished our rounds, you could say. Only 25 XP for healing, really? Could give me more. Before we move on to the main quest, there we go. How can I reach that guy? Or is it the same person that was... No. There's that unknown, that I don't know who she is, and I can't reach her yet. But... can I reach that guy somehow? Oh, he's in a bed. Oh yeah, that's probably his friend. I mean... or not? Odd. Very odd, but I don't know, maybe something will happen later that we'll be able to interact with him. Just want to make sure, since his friend... No, that's Cox. Newton. Oh, by the way, oh no, it's still locked.
It's locked.
I really want that key. That's a really good shortcut through there. Huh? Why is it loading? Oh, god damn it. It feels like the game is stuck in some sort of loop.
Have you found Oswald?
Not yet, sir.
That was weird.
I need more information first.
All right. What do you want to know?
Nope, talk to him about everything. Nothing special.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
All right. So yeah, no side quests, right? Well, none that I can do right now. Wait, what level am I? Well, I'm a bit more powerful, but not... I don't think I'm powerful enough to step into that other district. I think I'll wait until the main plot pushes me to a different district. Especially the one that's in the worst condition. Oh, almost missed this. What was that? Oh, tippets. Oh. Bunch of stuff here. I'm not sure if these things, like, if some of these caches or loot areas replenish between days. Since there were some areas where I was like, huh, how did I miss this? Or I thought I already took that, but I can't be sure. But yeah, good shit, good shit. Anyway.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
Damn, nice office.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I guess we need each other.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something
Do you
to
like
gain
him? I'm getting a weird vibe from him. Yeah, he is a bit over the top.
I have a task for you, Jonathan.
It does feel natural, though.
Something
It
that
doesn't
will
feel like a
require
caricature.
all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
Oh, so that's what we are now?
Or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Sure. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Fine. And yeah, Palma, the writing is pretty good. There were a couple of things in the beginning that felt like kind of plot holes, or just weird stuff that wasn't really acknowledged. But overall, I gotta say the writing is pretty good, and it definitely has its moments of like really brilliant moments. This is London, Palma. 1918 London. Rare species of vampire. As a scholar and exegete of ancestral writings, I would never insist enough about the importance of taking legends and ancient folklores into account when searching for hints about hidden or lost secrets. A common mistake is to take what we know for an established truth and use it to discard any contradictory material. For example, we must consider the possibility of undiscovered species of vampires and the necessity to rethink what we see as the established truth about the various types of immortals, based on what we know and what we gathered through time. For how many centuries do we consider that vampire was the vernacular term for what we had learned to call econ, until the econ is the vampire's word for vampires. It's their V word, you could say. Or rather E-word. Until the day 4 explorers of the Brotherhood found proof in Siberia that Volkods were a lupine type of vampire, I guess werewolves of sorts, we consider these creatures to be linked to the mythological werewolf. Now we know it is not true. What about the rest? What about the Rakshasa from my homeland? What about the Chinese Jingashi or the Puchen of southern Chile? I'm probably really mispronouncing that. Actually, I think it's November, Lieutenant. Since I did find one letter that was where the date was November 2nd, so I think it's like right at the beginning of November. And without even leaving the beautiful Great Britain, what about the stories about bat-shaped women sometimes seen flying around St. James's Church in Louth? What about the creature only identified as a disaster in some obscure testimonies which tried to destroy London in 1666 by spreading a plague all around the city? What about the Nimrod, the mythical figure of the restless vampire hunter, sometimes described by ancestral British econs as a legendary huntsman who only feeds on his prey's blood and could go unnoticed amongst the mortals and immortals? I tell you, my brothers, we never can be too sure of what we could find. If only we could forget for a few minutes what we're supposed to already know. From Unveiling the Night by Usher Talltree. Interesting. A species of vampires. So apparently everything is a vampire, like leprechauns, vampires, werewolf, vampires. I don't know what else. Warning letter. Pembroke Hospital, October 25th. Dear Dr. Swansea. Yeah, they really went to special length here to really build their own mythos of vampires. I saw an AMA with them, and they said that they explicitly did not want to copy off of like World of Darkness, Vampire the Masquerade, or any other vampire movies or games or stories, and they wanted to do something of themselves, and they did. Honestly, this is very, very different. Like vampires can have sex and babies and get pregnant in this, even with humans, and a whole bunch of other stuff as well, like the way blood works here and all that. Yangshi are zombies. Really? That's cool. I guess zombies are also a type of vampire here then. I guess you could argue that all those skulls we find are kind of like ghouls, since they eat flesh. Well, yeah, more. Well, first of all, I didn't know that, Spaghetti, but the way they wrote it in here, like they really describe what happens if a vampire gets a human woman mortal, and what happens if a female vampire gets... Did I say mortal? I meant pregnant. If he gets a human woman pregnant, and if he gets a female vampire pregnant, and the different effects. Well, that's what you call a Freudian slip, Spaghetti. You obviously think of women as weapons. So, dear Dr. Swansea, I must inform you of my deepest reservations concerning the Dr. Thoreau Strickland and Harvey Fiddick case. Mr. Fiddick has been hospitalized after a severe work injury. He may permanently lose the use of his arm if not treated adequately. Dr. Strickland claims that a surgical procedure may save the man's arm completely. I say it may also sever its functions for good if complications arise. Our young colleague is an audacious and daring surgeon who might prove a great professional in a few years. But for now he lacks the skills to perform such a risky procedure. Need I remind you of the mistakes he made in the past? Since Dr. Strickland refuses to listen to me, I strongly advise you to forbid him to perform such a hazardous experiment. So respectfully, Dr. Waverly Ackroyd. Okay. Guess I need to talk to him as well. Anything else around here worth stealing or reading? Letter of Rakesh. Oh, that's the Indian doctor. Or ex-doctor. 4th August. That's a while ago. Dear Dr. Swansea, I will be glad to manage the temporary morgue as soon as it's opened. As I have already told you, I was a doctor during the war, and I will be glad to serve my country again. I know it is not the same being a physician for the dead as it is for the living, but I believe it is important to welcome and take good care of our departed too. Rest assured, I will do my best to fully perform this new duty to the best of my ability. Concerning the question of my qualifications, I'm sorry I can't give you anything more valuable than my parole. I swear to you that my regiment made me a doctor during the war, and that I saved many lives. If my word is not enough, you can contact the military administration to verify my experience and skills. They will confirm that even if I never followed any medical studies, the war taught me what a doctor really needs to know. Hey, Corrupt. How you doing? Thanks for dropping by. Okay, interesting. So apparently he never actually studied medicine, even though he calls himself a doctor. Or ex-doctor. And nothing at the table either. Anything else I can talk to him about, by the way?
Do you need something, Jonathan?
Let's get to Daily Grange. Okay. Well, thanks for dropping by, Corrupt. I'll try to, if you're on the Daily Grind, I'm assuming you're also a streamer, I'll try to check you out as well.
I have just a few questions.
Then ask away. I'm at your service, Doctor.
You mentioned something about a secret society. A brotherhood, if I recall. Could you elaborate?
Certainly. I've been a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole for several years. We are pledged to monitor and report vampire activity in England as impartial scientific observers.
That explains your nightly wanderings about the docks and the questions you ask.
I feel it wasn't mere coincidence that led us to that part of town. There was something as yet unseen that set those chain of events in motion.
His eyes are a bit weird right now. I think it's because his angle.
Yet you don't fear me. And still, you know the monster that lurks beneath the civilized surface.
The Brotherhood has studied your kind for centuries. We believe you are as supernatural as a lion is to a gazelle.
Is that so? Okay.
Since you seem quite the expert on vampires, what could you tell me about my condition and how it came about?
As men of science, our first step is always to start with what we know. Forget the myths, the hackneyed scrawlings, and the penny dreadfuls. They do not scratch the surface of the truth you now find yourself in.
The sun. The morning following my transformation. Its rays burned me. There was pain, smoke, and my skin blackened.
You will find there is very little that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relative immortality. The sun will most certainly hurt you, leaving you weakened and damaged, but it will not destroy you.
Must I take a life to live?
You are a vampire. You feed, and blood is the sole sustenance that can sustain your immortal frame. And only a living creature contains the nourishment you require.
I don't understand yet, though, why can't he drink, like, blood from a corpse? Especially if it's, like, a recent corpse, or fresh one.
Since I'm the one working for you, what should I know about Pembroke Hospital?
Well, for many years, we have been the only medical facility in this part of town that people can rely on. We support the community here, as well as provide health care.
Where do we stand today?
Well, to be honest, we cope on a day-to-day basis. The first wave of the Spanish flu last summer took us by surprise. We lack many of the basic necessities needed.
What do you expect of me?
What we need is hope. You were a soldier. This is a war. This white coat's still a uniform. We fight to help the poor, the sick of the East End, the forgotten.
Such pathos.
The man we pursued and slew in the canning factory, William Bishop, I believe, was he a vampire?
He was a Skald, technically speaking. The debate rages as to their classification. Some think them a subspecies of vampire, others something else.
Oh, there we go.
How do Skalds come into existence?
The name means slave. The etymology may indicate that they are a lesser species of vampire. From what I know, vampires tend to despise them.
Oh, so they are a different species.
Just for clarity, what differences are there between myself and a Skald?
A Skald is easier to eliminate, Jonathan, even if they remain formidable foes for the unprepared. Vampires... Now, vampires exist beyond the mortal realm.
So they're not mortal, but they're also not supernatural. Okay. Okay, interesting. So I guess
We'll
it was wrong.
see each other again soon, Edgar.
So Skulls aren't just... They are kind of like ghouls, I guess you could call them. Ghouls are a type of zombies, maybe. Rather than regular vampires who just lost control. Do I have any reason to... Let's see. Oh. Okay, yeah, it definitely regenerates. or respawns, or whatever you want to call it. Which is good, because I was wondering about how to get more resources, since you get very little from each container. Let me have another look here. Don't need to heal anyone else at the moment, but pretty tempting. What about the Liston knife? Tiny common handled part. And what do I need for this? A common handled part, which I do have. I think I can do this then. I think I can upgrade it. I upgraded it, at least for now. And I might buy a tiny common handled part for that other thing for now. Or you know what? I'd rather... Should I actually? I don't know. No. Let's upgrade. Let's see. Increase damage dealt by 10% or absorb blood points when the weapon hits. Wow. Okay, yeah. That could... Yeah, that's tempting. Healing. I'll have to think about this. Healing or more damage. 10% isn't bad, honestly. Interesting. I'll have to think about this. Which is better? Because I have the other. What I was thinking about is like having the other weapon do the blood sucking, and this weapon do the killing. But I don't know. Any thoughts on what's better? Killing enemies more quickly, or giving me more blood, which I can use to heal or attack, or any sorts of stuff, really. Oh, okay. That's who she is. Now I get it. I also wanted to, well, I'm gonna upgrade my
Good
weapon
evening,
anyway.
Doctor. Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Didn't we already talk about this?
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr. Reed. If you want to know more, you better talk to Harriet Jones. She's the oldest patient here.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to see your...
Wise choice.
Let's see if he has one I need. A tiny common... There we go. Only one. Not sure if that's enough, but I guess I'll take it for now. How much does he sell these for? God damn, what up? I hate when they do this, where you sell them something for really low and they resell it for a ton of money. I mean, I guess it's realistic, but still. Yeah, I think I can afford this. I think I can take a shortcut through here, actually. What? I can't... There we go. Yep, that's a good shortcut. Yeah, true. But like I said, it's not really... It's too bad they marketed it as an RPG, because it really isn't. It has some RPG elements, but it's something different, I'd say. Ah, damn, I'm missing 3 more. Oh well. I'll have to wait. Didn't I already take that? Or can I do both? Wait, I can do both? I thought it was... Yeah, no, yeah, it says either or. And this is what I got right now. Oh, but I can change, which I guess is nice. That's good to know. Anything I can upgrade right now? Maybe also we'll see if the district gets in better shape. Okay, so I got 730. It's not enough for anything active, but that's locked. And I got that. This isn't. Yeah. More endurance is also good. Let's grab that. More attacks, more dodges. Less standing in front of an enemy, just waiting to be attacked without being able to move at all. Which is pretty frustrating. Okay, yeah. Always found it weird in these type of games though, where they... Oh, there we go. What? There's still more? How? How did you manage to do that? God. May have changed. Okay. So I need 2 more. Oh, he's got a cold? Damn, that's bad. 2 colds. I don't know if I have what it takes to heal those. I wonder if the longer I take to heal someone, the worse, like the more people get contaminated, or does it not work that way? Do I have something for the cold? Oh, actually I do. I think I have just enough to heal them as well. Just enough potassium pomegranate, whatever. But this is different. All the others were fatigued. These guys are have a cold. Oh, I mean if they aren't healed, they can well, that's the thing. I'm not sure because it could be like really, really overwhelming, really, really quick. In that case, especially as I said in games like this, where I was about to say, where like every time you sleep, a day passes, but they're also like really real sticklers about accuracy and stuff like that, and immersion. And the fact that they ask me to do something really quick, and it takes me like 4 to 5 days to do it, just like to walk across the street, kind of breaks it a bit. Let me see. Okay, so he's got a cold. This might be also just like a scripted progression on the way to make the district healthier. That there's just like a number of things that you gotta go through. Since obviously, like just turning the district into hostile would be much, much easier and quicker. But I don't know.
My neighborhood. Have you found Oswald?
Yeah, I did
Not
go
yet,
up.
sir.
So that's what I'm thinking. It might be
information
just like a
first.
scripted
Alright.
progression.
What do you want to know?
Of diseases that you gotta like take care one by one. And also would explain why like earlier was fatigue, now it's cold, which is like a more advanced. I had to unlock the medicine for that.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so. In the war, I was always worried about picking up something, getting some infection. Unfortunately, got that fear in London now.
Also, it kind of sounds like they got specific voice lines. They might have recorded one for each character for each type of ailment, but I kind of doubt it. Makes more sense they would just like record specific lines per the condition of each different citizen, but who knows?
Throughout history, some diseases have done more damage to armies than any weapon created by man. You are wise to be careful.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you? That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
Nice. Oh, and I got an achievement too, Hippocratic Oath. Oh, now I can ask him stuff as well. That's new.
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
He's back. I didn't even meet him. Where is he?
Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we were in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs
Where
to
is he?
reach that
Didn't even
decision
notice
by
him.
himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
I could try, I guess.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
They started eating me as soon as I dozed.
Ugh.
Gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips.
Oh, that's really terrible.
Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin
actually,
eating
I
your
do.
flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
That's a good reason to have a
Goodbye,
phobia.
Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Where is his friend, though? He was talking about him as if he's like right here around. He said that he's come back or something. Weird. I also got another clue on someone, and there was someone else who got sick. I don't remember who, though. Oh, there we go. Pippa, of course.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
She just told you why she did it.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
How can you be affected by the misery around you, and be so heartless at the same time? Which is the real you, Nurse Hawkins?
I could ask you the same question, Dr. Reed. Are you more real when you lie to a dying patient, or when you grant him useless medication?
Ooh. She got me there.
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
Well, let's still heal you.
Do you need medical help yourself, Nurse?
I'm afraid
a
I've
sucker.
contracted some illness, Dr. Reed.
Not under my watch, Nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Neat.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay, we'll see what happens after this. That's not nearly enough to upgrade now, but I think I want to talk to Ackroyd about his letter to
I'm quite
the
busy
director.
right now, Dr. Reed.
Okay, so that's it.
Have you heard about any blackmail going on in this hospital?
Blackmail? Nonsense.
Maybe it wasn't him?
Thank you for your time.
Let me check real quick. Oh, right, and there was also Rakesh. Oh, Tippets. Huh? I got... Oh, that he doesn't know about the blackmail? Was that it? That's what I learned about him? Okay, whatever. Alright, so... Tippets and the Indian guy out back. Strickland. I'll just make sure it's not with him that I need to talk.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening.
There we go. Oh.
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Ackroyd?
He refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
Did you know Dr. Ackroyd never reported your
Cheers.
experimental research?
It's great to have you, dude.
Despite the fact he doesn't agree with it.
Really?
I hate when that happens with
I didn't
buses.
suspect he knew about my work. I must confess I am surprised.
Perhaps he thinks you should realize for yourself the danger of what you're doing.
See how condescending he can be? My God, he can be so irritating.
You can, that's true.
Have you heard any talk of blackmail going on in the hospital?
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question the patients. They know more than the staff, especially old Miss Jones.
Oh right, they did say that.
Goodbye, Doc.
So that's that. Let's talk to the Indian guy. So how was your day, Cheers?
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Have you heard of someone blackmailing people in the hospital?
Pardon me, sir, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Tell me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir.
By mistake?
Very hard, sir.
Wow.
But I rose to the challenge.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed. Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
Well, it says something for sure, but I don't know.
Do you realize how many soldiers died?
Well, he is just in
because
charge of the
that
morgue
decision?
here, so I guess it's not
You
that
should
bad.
have refused.
Yes, sir. I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
You know what? I believe him. Shit like that happens. And if he rose to the challenge, then fucking good on him. He's not sick anymore, right? No, he's healthy.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Okay, so that's him. We still have Tippets and Tippets and that old patient, whoever she is. Oh, it's probably that lady there that, yeah, it's probably her that I couldn't access earlier. Okay, cool. So Tippets is probably around here somewhere. Coswick. There he is.
Good evening, Dr. Tippets.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Oh. Huh. Oh well.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippets.
Maybe I was wrong. I don't have any actual... Yeah, no side quests right now. Okay. So if that's the case also... Just this. Oh, or not. Okay, so I guess I'll talk to the old patient first and then to this woman. Also, I still have no idea where that guy's friend is.
My blood and soul. They belong to you now.
I cannot enter.
Oh.
Needs it.
Oh, please.
How do I get that key? Well, whatever. I guess we're just skipping her for now. So it happens to be a key in here somewhere. Yep. Okay, skipping her for now then. Let's get on with the story.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the
Oh. Clove essence.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again.
I knew she was familiar.
You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
Interesting. So she's rich and hot. And
the
a
lady
vamp.
who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Okay. Waifu 2.0.
Indeed.
Right here.
Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Well, we know he fancies vampires, but yeah, let's put the moves on her.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first.
Of course.
Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place
Of course I believe her.
if
Look
it
how
were
hot she
cared
is.
for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for
She just
blood.
called me a noob.
But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic
So posh,
eyes
both of
ablaze,
them.
the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
Damn straight.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
One of these is probably more aggressive than the other, but I'm not sure. Well, she sounds like she's just telling the truth, so I think I'll just like be her guy. Unless she's really pulling on some sort of ruse here, but if so, she's a great actress.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé.
Ooh.
I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Obligé sounds sexy.
Is our little mystery closer to being solved, Dr. Reed?
Is that all you have in your mind?
Nothing else, my lady.
My situation is delicate, and it occupies all my thoughts. The blackmail must stop. I need assurance.
Okay, so we can talk to her about anything else. And now we can probably, well maybe it's unlocked now. We can talk to the old lady. There she is, it's gotta be her. Still not sure what happened to like that guy's friend though. How are we doing as far as unit buy? So that has to be his friend. So where here does the old woman fit in? Maybe she belongs to a different district. Oh yeah, because here there's a guy here too, Sean Hampton, who's the pillar of the docks. So I guess it could be that. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't really have any idea where his friend is. I might, you know, I'm not really exploring yet, so if I'll start exploring the districts again, I'll ask him. I'll see if I can find something. This one isn't, huh? And there we go. Okay, what can we steal and take? Oh. No. Why is she quarantined like this? Because she's such a gossip? Sappho, Royal Garden Hall Theatre, Clyde Fitch presents Doris Fletcher, Sappho. Wonder if that's probably not a real thing. Very nice design though. I dig it. Small bag of junk. Alright, lady, let's get this started.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless
How
woman.
is that a threat?
You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Interesting.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
She's got a mouth on her, huh? Yeah, exactly, Lieutenant. Kind of makes me like her more, though.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Interesting. So Hawkins, or the nurses. Interesting. Anything else I can talk to her about?
Miss Jones,
Out of curiosity.
greetings. How do we feel?
Again? Waking a poor old woman in her sleep? There isn't a poor life needs saving somewhere?
Now, I need to ask you a few simple questions.
Well, if you really must.
If you could just tell me why you were admitted.
It's terrible, Doctor. What with a pain in my chest, coughing up blood, and I get awfully tired. Wouldn't be so bad if I hadn't lost my house and all.
I see.
No one comes to visit, you know. Not even my own flesh and blood.
Blood, you say?
Have you noticed any suspicious comings or goings?
It would be a great deal easier to make a list of things unsuspicious in this house of charlatans.
Come now, Miss Jones. Surely it's not that bad.
Have you no eyes? This hospital accepts all manner of souls, regardless of origin. The proper sick cannot heal. We're kept sickened by the refugees.
Ah, there it is.
Everyone here is very capable. I have not seen any instances of unprofessionalism.
That's...
Thieves and murderers
That's a
a
lie.
lot. People have gone missing here, you know. Poof, without a trace.
Yeah, pretty sure she's racist. Okay, that's
I'll
it.
come and visit you shortly. Good night, Miss Jones.
So wait, she doesn't... Oh, she doesn't have a card for some reason. That's odd. Yeah, she doesn't have a citizen card like all the others.
The patients and
For some odd
staff
reason.
might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Actually, let's talk to my favorite patient. Oh no, that's not her. Where is she?
A giant woman disguised as a hospital.
Oh, she's there.
There again.
Wait, what's that? Oh, do not cough in public. Yeah. Remember, guys, do not cough in public. Oh.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Exactly, Chairs. You got it. Chairs, what did I just fucking say? Jesus Christ, you want to kill all of us here?
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their comprehension, Dr. Reed.
Damn, I was kind of hoping she has... Oh, tell me about vampires.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes, and it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
It's not like I can say anything, they'll snap her out of it.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
Gotta love her, what can you say?
I'll leave you,
Too bad she can't help
Mistress
me.
of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
The daily routine.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Have you heard rumors of underhand dealings in the hospital?
If you want to know what's going on here, you better talk to Miss Jones. She knows everything.
Okay, so the patients say the same
Especially
thing.
what she shouldn't.
Goodbye for now.
So yeah, I guess Pippa, Dorothy, or Gwyneth. There's Pippa.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
Also, haven't really said it so far, but I gotta mention it that the acting has been really spot on so far as well. Very good job.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Liking her more and more by the minute. I got a feeling that she's gonna maybe die though, and that's maybe why she doesn't have that citizen card thing. No, it has not shares. There hasn't been any racial slurs or sexist slurs as far as I can recall. Well, against vampires, but that doesn't really count. There was that old woman did say cunt earlier, but she wasn't like talking about a woman specifically, I think, just like people in general.
What can you tell me about...
Oh wait, did I already? Yeah.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay, Dorothy or Gwyneth? Gwyneth is outside. Dorothy is kind of all over the place, I think. Oh, is she called... Oh, cunts and bitches? Okay, never mind then. Then, yeah, there definitely was... sexual derogative terms, I guess. We'll have to wait for this game to be realistic, I guess. Well, they were referring racism in a bunch of ways, but no, I don't know. There's some weird choices in this. The game also like chooses to, you know, have models with entrails like spilling out of their guts, dead corpses on the ground, but they didn't have like any genitals. So that was really weird. Also, where are they? Oh, there's Gwyneth.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Of course you wouldn't.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Good answer.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if...
Okay. So, Dottie it is. Where is she? Upstairs? No. Huh. Wait. Hold on, I can watch him do something. What can I watch him though? Should be like a spot showing me where to stand. There we go. Ah, outside? What? How am I supposed to get over there? It's so annoying that there's got to be like the one...
It's locked, all right.
Of course it is. Damn it, how... There's no way for me to get out there. Oh, fuck this. Well, I was talking about the lines, not the acting, not the lines. Hold on, I might be able to, if I'm not too late. God damn it, it's like right over. Nah, I think I missed it. But just in case the opportunity presents itself again, I guess I need to.
We've dodged death so many times.
Oh, so yeah, Dorothy is missing.
You can't just die like this.
Mobster. Okay. Anyway, so how can I get to that? I think it's like those, that construction area. I don't see any specific way for me to teleport anywhere or something. I'm guessing she's meeting with a mobster. If he keeps reassuring someone. For real? How am I supposed to reach that spot? Yeah, don't worry, I'll check it out soon. I just gotta figure this out. There we go. That's it. I guess it could be here. It's kind of hard to see. Oh yeah. So it is here. Okay, so if that happens again, I just run to the backyard. As fast as I can. Too bad I missed it. Oops. Okay, now let's go find Dorothy. Too bad, I kind of liked her. Oh, so I can eavesdrop. If a citizen is behaving suspiciously, their heart will emit a distinctive glow. Yeah, notice that? By looking at the citizen, you'll unlock a special interaction. Look for Dorothy Crane. Yeah, but why does it have to be a specific location? There she is.
Don't worry.
Oh, there we go. I got lucky.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
What's going on here? Oh, she's just suddenly gone. Okay. Retrieve the thug. That's an interesting way of putting it. Oh, it's a dungeon. I might do a bit of it. I just want to see. I did upgrade my weapons and stuff. Popular sewers. Oh, that's it. That's gotta be him. That guy's friend. Alright, fine. I'll keep going for a bit more. That might be the mobster. Yeah, I can see his hat, I think. Oh, he's pissing. Oswald, don't want to die here. Okay, yeah, that's his friend. So I want to keep going just a bit more. What? What the shit was that? Oh, wow, okay. Ugh, poor guy. Hope they believe me that it wasn't me. Good supplies though. Okay, blood trails leading there, obviously. Can I open that gate from here just for
This
later?
man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Level 8, damn. More skulls. There we go. I'm gonna start with him and hope the other guy doesn't notice. But it is risky. Oh damn, there's another one right there. Damn it. Damn it! I hate when they do that. Damn it. Oh, mother. I was too far away. There we go. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this. I think I found my configuration too. Okay, that guy's still up there. Got more blood over there. I'm just gonna... Oh, that's nothing. Just gonna deal with him first. He keeps falling. Alright, fine. Alright, cool. Okay, I'm gonna save him first. Just because I don't think the game does it, but I'm always afraid that he's gonna die if I'm not getting there quickly enough. Oh, common barb cudgel. Let me see that. How good is it compared to what I got? 90 and... Holy sh... Oh, it's two-handed, that's why. What's the... Oh, also parry. Attack speed is 5, and on the scythe it's also 5. So yeah, that's pretty low. I think I'm gonna stick with my Dragon Bane. So wait, where can I find that guy? Probably through here. Oh! Oh, there's a bunch of them over there. Deal with them later, hopefully. I don't think he's actually in danger, they would have told me, but still. Claustrophobia. There we go. Where is he, though? Oh, there we go. Oh, 2 of them. Well, here goes nothing. I can at least surprise one of them. Might as well be this one. Oh, damn! I got 2 of them! Damn, okay, that was actually really easy.
I want to see the sky, feel the fresh air.
Don't worry. You're fine. I got you, boy. Yeah, let me just loot this place a bit first. Nice, good stuff. Whoops. Oh, come on.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Goodbye. Guess I'll talk to him later. That was it. That was my investigation. Oh, and I got 1,000 XP again. That's great. And that's it. I think this area is a dead end now. Oh, wait. Oh, he's got a headache. I don't have any medication for that right now. But I might be able to make some later. Okay, where am I right now? Oh, it's back to the street. Okay, my bad. Yeah, I'm going back inside. At least it seems that in dungeons, enemies don't respawn. So that's good. That's, yeah, going outside. Ooh, shillings in Greece. No, he's still here. Why? I guess I'll have to... Ah, no, I completed the investigation, so it should be fine. Okay, so we know there's a couple more over there. Pretty weak, though. I also know that the blood trail leads over here. Let me guess, into the deeper sewers? Oh no, I just gotta go around. Is that his body? It might be. There's a couple of bodies there. Also, look at this nice, perfect arena. It even has an X in the middle. Couldn't ask for more. Alright then, so we're going through here. Looks like maybe 3 of them. Oh no, those are rats. Okay, then I'm good. Damn it. Wow, okay. That was nice. New collectible, the Ban of the Dragon. Concerning the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stool, I would advise our members to be very wary about these so-called scholars. Yes, indeed, most of them are always affable and respectful whenever they approach us, but it would be quite unwise for a discreet circle like the Ascalon Club to foolishly speak about our goals, our members, or our traditions. I would also like to remind our fellow members that the Brotherhood itself is ancient enough to have some mysterious traditions. One of them, according to some informants, could be the ritual of the so-called Ban of the Dragon. It seems that, in certain conditions, when the Brothers of St. Paul find a violent or bloodthirsty immortal, they call upon him this ban. What it is exactly, I don't know. Does it really exist? I don't know for sure either. But what I've established as facts, it is that whenever a hostile or vindictive vampire has threatened London, it disappeared without a trace after the Brotherhood pronounced a ban upon him. The loyal Fergal Bansha himself has never been foolish enough to openly provoke the Brotherhood. This is a lesson we must all remember. Never be considered a dragon by the Brotherhood. And the Law of Ascalon. Interesting. Okay, lots of materials. Might as well just eat the rats. Missing a bit of blood. Oh, what? I can't eat them if I'm full? Oh, no, there we go. That's the old vampire spirit. Okay, he's dead. More drugs. Or chemical components, I guess. Opium. Okay, moving on. That's the arena. And there's even a nice drop here to make it even more obvious. It's not a dragon. A nice little arena you guys have here. I think it's only the bodies, no containers. There we go. Sewer beast. Oh, is that the sewer dog? Oh
What
shit, it's
sort
a
of creature is this?
It's a werewolf vampire. Oh, damn. Yeah, he does have powers. Damn it. Thankfully, vampires are such agile creatures. Damn it. Oh, what was that? What was he? 9, like me. That's probably scripted. Damn it. Need more healing. Damn it, I missed. Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, it's not an insta-kill. I think it drank my blood, though. I need to recharge my stamina. Also, is it just me, or like my regular attacks also drain his blood, or give me blood at the very least? This actually does remind me a bit of the Vampire the Masquerade battles. Come on, asshole, I got you. There we go.
Not a lot to check.
Damn.
But I should anyway.
I guess that's a sewer dog they were talking about. Well, he's done with. More wealthful than Vampire. Yeah, but that's exactly what it read at me. I didn't even notice. That's exactly what they were talking about in that book, though. That they thought they were werewolves at first, but then after studying them, they realized they were actually a different species of vampire. We'll have DLC when you become a werewolf. No, they said that they are not planning any DLCs or expansions or anything like that. The game is as it is. Underworld was not a bad franchise. Depends what part. Anyway, wow, he really ate him quick. That was a full human a moment ago. Nurse Crane's voucher. If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, whoever you're from, come see Dorothy to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petrescu's house and present this coupon. Huh. And it seems the same in Romanian. Interesting. It sounds, at least. Yeah, it definitely looks Romanian. Also, hey Nex, what's up, dude?
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to?
Whitechapel.
I really must find her.
Which area is Whitechapel? Like, what's the condition? Nex. Nice try, dude. Oh, right, he's sick with a headache as well. Let me see. Oh, I wanted to check the map. Whitechapel is over here. How can I see? Oh, through the citizen menu. It's in yeah, that's the one in the worst condition. And that's where I have my other quest as well, so that's good. Well, thank you for supporting me, dude. That's just my little way of showing my thanks, because I really do appreciate it. Damn, 1700. Yeah, I can upgrade some of my active powers now too. Can I? Woo! Okay, I think that's it. Everybody. Oh, more rats. Where's the other one? Yes, partners in crime and in sex. Exactly. Great minds next. And that is... yeah, that's it. I'll take the other exit though, because it's a bit closer also. Yeah, definitely to upgrade my healing power since I'm starting to have a lot more health now. Okay, but unfortunately it's getting kind of late and I'm still tired from my marathon stream of last night. So I'll go back to the... oh, that guy again? I remember that guy. Let's see if I can sneak up on him. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the sword does drain blood, doesn't it? I might want to hang on to it in that case for a long while. Does it say anything about that? No, weird. But definitely when I attack, I see my blood, when I land strikes, I see my blood going up. And we can do that, absorb blood points when the weapon hits, or more damage. I'm still not sure which is better. Oh, sweet dude. That's perfect. Exactly when I need to chill before going to sleep. Some angry dad action. More damage, you think? I also have like a side, like my offhand weapon is also something that's supposed to drain blood, but much less, I think. Even though I'm trying to upgrade it to do more. And yeah, his friend should be around here too, shouldn't he? Maybe not yet. Oh, I should probably talk to him though and tell him that I found his friend. Where's that guy? Before we went to the sewers, he was down there, but I guess he's gone. Might be inside. Damage over substance. Interesting. Yeah, I also think I can switch at any point that I want. I mean, it's either or, but it seems that I can also switch between them whenever I feel like it. Huh. Who's that guy? I mean, I appreciate the realism, but I kind of wish I could just know where people are on the map or something. Where are they gone to, though? Oh, hold on. What was that? Huh. Crumpled letter. I'm tired of your shit, Clay. What the fuck did you do? All the bloody dogs are gossiping about how my husband has just got that stupid kid. How many times did I tell you to count to 20 before drawing your blade? How can we expect to do proper business and have people obey if you keep killing everyone who dares cross you? Now rumor says some blokes from the dead's family are looking for you, and one of them's even swore to kill you. Don't come home tonight. I've seen strange men patrolling the streets. They may be some commie militia or something that's sent to arrest you. Go to a safe place for a few days. Maybe go to the hospital or Whitechapel. Make yourself useful for once by checking if any of the businesses could be settled over there. When the situation is calmer, I'll send a wet boot boy so that you know to come back, Edwina. Right, the wet boot boys is like that guy's gang, which is honestly one of the worst names for a gang that I can imagine. Oh, there he is. Okay. Just sitting at the park.
Have you found Oswald?
Not yet, sir. I need more information first.
All right. What do you want to know?
Oh, nothing. Well, I found your
I have
friend,
all
but I
the
guess that's for later.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
I guess a day needs to pass or something. Anyway, so I think that's enough for now. I'm going to stop right next to Clay, so remember to talk to him first thing tomorrow. I'll be back around the same time as today, generally the same time. And that's it. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Everybody that tuned in on Twitch, including Lieutenant and Nex and Corrupt, who also showed up from, what's it called, The Daily Grind. And all the guys in SSH, of course. And, sorry, Steffi also showed up, so shout out to Steffi as well. And that's it. So like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Feel free to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or Steam if you like my streams. That way you can get notifications whenever I start, so you don't miss anything. And you can also follow me on Twitch and YouTube to watch past broadcasts of this game and others as well. Shoutouts to shoutouts. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks everybody for sticking around. Take care. Hope you have a great rest of the day and rest of the week. And stick around on SageTheHeroes.com because Nex he might do some God of War soon. And we're getting close to the end, so it's definitely worth a watch. First time yeah, so I think that's it. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you soon. Marco. Or just go to Nex's channel.